Ready, start. In a suit for declaration with a further relief, the limitation would be governed by the article governing the suit for such further relief. In fact, a suit for a declaration of title to immovable property would not be barred so long as the right to such a property continues and subsists. When such right continues to subsist, the relief for declaration would be a continuing right and there would be no limitation for such a suit. The principle is that the suit for a declaration for a right cannot be held to be barred so long as right to property subsists. Even otherwise, though the limitation for filing a suit for declaration of title is 3 years as per Article 58 of the Schedule to the Limitation Act, but for recovery of possession based upon title, the limitation is 12 years from the date the possession of the defendant becomes adverse in terms of Article 65 of the Schedule to the Limitation Act. Therefore, suit for the relief of possession was not actually barred, and as such, the court of first instance could not have dismissed the entire suit as barred by time. In our view, therefore, the plaint as it stood could not have been rejected on the ground that the suit as framed was barred by limitation. The view to the contrary taken by the High Court is erroneous in law. Insofar as the suit being barred by Order 2 Rule 2 of CPC is concerned, the first suit instituted by the predecessor in interest of the appellant was not tried. In fact, the plaint of that suit was rejected under Order 7 Rule 11 of CPC as not being properly framed. In such circumstances, a fresh suit with appropriate relief cannot be prima facie barred by Rule 2 of Order 2 of CPC. Therefore, in our view, the trial court was justified in directing that the issue whether the suit is barred by Order 2 Rule 2 of CPC shall be considered and decided during trial. At this stage, we may observe that the High Court, while deciding the revision, has failed to consider the plaint arguments in its entirety and was swayed only by the fact that will setup was 36 years old. It overlooked that will operates only on the death of the testator, and here, after the death of the testator, the validity of the will was throughout questioned in mutation proceedings, which continued and ultimately settled in the year 2017. In between, whether the defendants perfected their title by adverse possession would be a mixed question of law and fact and can appropriately be addressed only after evidence is laid. The same cannot be made basis to reject the plaint at the threshold. In our view, therefore, the order passed by the High Court cannot be sustained and the same is liable to be set aside. The appeals are therefore allowed. The impugned judgment and orders of the High Court are set aside.